Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Shrady and welcome back to the channel. So, I have finally done it, mostly on accident this time, but the Great League came back, and that's what allowed me to hit Legend. I was floating around from 2800 to capping out at 2985, and I literally just was back and forth, one winning set away from being Legend, back to 2848 or whatever, and then one winning set away from being Legend, back to 2867. Ultra League, it's not my best suit, you know, the XL stuff, it's just hard, and I tried to get to Legend without XL Pokemon in that video, and it just, I got close, but it just didn't work, But the Great League is back, and that, it's been done. It's been done. So if you guys going to enjoy this video, I would appreciate it if you left a like. It does really help out the channel, and if you're new, subscribe as long as you enjoy the content, so make sure you check it out first. And if you want to check out the gaming channel, we're going to be putting out an amazing video on this such a cool game that was made by only 3 developers, but it's so crazy immersive, and every texture in the game is hand penciled. Like, they put so much work into this game. We were lucky enough to be working with a company called the GDWC, which is the Game Development World Championship, and they allowed us to play that game, and we made some content with it, and it is definitely worth checking out. So if you want to go and check that out, head on over to the gaming channel. It might be posted today, and it might also be posted on Thursday. Just keep an eye out for it because it is a very, very good video. And I would highly recommend sharing that video with your friends, especially ones who don't watch Pokemon Go, because that would help us, you know, boost our videos into the algorithm. So all of our horror game videos aren't being broadcast to Pokemon Go people, and the Pokemon Go people are like,
I don't know why I ever subscribed to Shrady's gaming channel. I never watched these videos.
You see, when you have a channel and a bunch of people subscribe to it, and the subscribers of that channel don't watch the videos, yeah, that's the algorithm thinks that your channel sucks, and so it doesn't broadcast your videos to anybody. So if you subscribe to that channel and you don't watch it, maybe unsubscribe. That do be a huge favor, you know, or just watch the videos. Either one, don't really care. I'm rambling. But either way, I appreciate y'all coming to this video, and this is the obligatory I hit Legend video. So roll the intro. Put it in the montage. Nice sack, bro. Professionalism. I love you all. I'm a scrub. Instead of using Greedent to hit Legend, I used a meta team. Look, I just wanted to hit it, okay? I've been floating back and forth in ELO for so long. I was just like, you know what? It's Great League again. I know how this team works. I'm just going to get the Legend, and then I can do a bunch of crazy shit. So this is just the obligatory, oh, look at me, I'm so cool because I hit Legend video. Subsequent videos from this are going to be all different kinds of crazy teams. You better believe it. I'm tanking my ELO down to 1500 so I can use some, like, Electrode, Shadow Magnezone, and frickin' Alolan Sandshrew. That one's coming. I got the dust for it. All right, let's check out the team. So I've got Shadow Nidoqueen in the lead with Poison Jeeb, Eat the Power, and Poison Fang. And then we have Sableye with Shadowclaw, Ritty, and Skinish Bamba Froomba Broomba. Is foul play, sorry. And we have Mandibuzz in the back with Sneer, Ariakel, Aski, and then it's freaking foul play. It's foul play. Sorry, I'm done. All right. Hopefully, future Shrady can cut that intro down into something a little bit more palatable, because I feel like I rambled a lot there. In fact, probably cut this part out too. All right, no more bullshit. Let's check out the battles. All right, into the first one. Double Dark Team going up against Pokebattly GG's, and he's an expert as well, and you know that means he's going to be sweating. And guess what? He leads with a Nidoqueen. That means he's probably going to be sweating. All right, so Dangerous Lead to be in, and Earth Power pretty much one-shots. I'm pretty sure the Shadow version gets one-shot by this. So I have to respect the fact that it could be an Earth Power, but it is a Poison Fang, so that's a very nice bait. I'm going to go ahead and bait myself and just hope to God that he shields it. This is double resisted, by the way, because of the ground and poison typing, both resisting poison. We get the shield, and now I'm trying to catch an Earth Power, but I threw... I switched one Poison Jab too short, if you notice that. So This is not a good matchup to be in for the Nidoqueen, as you can see, because the Poison Fangs just debuff you a lot. So they decided to catch on their Bastiodon, but I would be throwing a foul play anyway, so that's fine. So most likely they're going to be farming me all the way down. I'm going to throw this foul play on their 7th Smackdown, attempting to force a CMP tie, but apparently the game just lagged and they snuck in a bunch of Smackdowns while I was lagging, so that's wonderful. Hashtag Niantic fix your game. Head on over to Twitter, follow at ShradeeYT, and tweet everybody in the world when your game is broken and you just want the game developers to fix it. So either way, we switch back into the Nidoqueen here, and we're going to be forcing this Bastiodon to decide whether or not they want to keep it. And they did not respect the Earth Power, and they come back in with the Nidoqueen, which is actually amazing for me, because now I've got the Nidoqueen locked in here up against either one of my other Pokemon. Sableye is going to do very well up against Nidoqueen. They decide to... I don't even think that was a bait. I think they just, that's all they had was a Poison Fang and they threw it. So I'm not shielding any of this. These are all double resisted. I'm going straight for the Earth Power here. I actually decide to attempt to force a CMP tie and hope that I win the CMP tie. It's unlikely because I have a 0 attack. So I get the shield, and it actually was a CMP tie, and I guess they must have 0 attack as well. So it was a coin flip, and I got lucky there. All right, so my switch timer comes up, and I'm going to be going into my Sableye, and this is absolutely fine. Once again, they're not building up to the Earth Power, so I'm not going to shield this. Poison Fang is still resisted because of the Ghost typing, and I'm going to throw this foul play one fast move before they get to another Poison Fang because I don't want to be debuffed that much. Foul play is going to be taking out the Nidoqueen, and the last Pokemon is a Medicham. All I got to do is get to 2 foul plays here. So since I overfarmed against the Nidoqueen, I win this. If I wasn't able to overfarm, then the Medicham would get to 2 Ice Punches and take me out. That is if they're running Ice Punch. So that's what they were doing. They're building up to 2 Ice Punches and hoping that they could throw both of them. But instead, they go down. GG's. And by the way, if you can't tell, Bastiodon is a huge problem for this team. So we'll see more of that. All right, going up against Cruz. What a crazy lead to see at this yellow. I can't believe people are running Nidoqueen. It's such a spicy pick. Okay, so we're lagging. We're missing fast moves. You love to see it. Once again, you have to respect the fact that this could be an Earth Power. I shielded up. It is a Poison Fang. Very unfortunate. I am able to prevent a fast move, even through the game being a broken goddamn mess. Going to throw the Poison Fang. We get a shield as well. And now, once again, trying to catch the Earth Power onto the Mandibuzz. So there it is. And they might decide to bait again. And if they do, then... don't bait that much, man. That's too much baiting. You're baiting yourself, you know? You're baiting yourself. But either way, it's fine. We got a bunch of Poison Fags coming through here. So NBD Leo. This Mandibuzz is just a means to an end. We're trying to bait out their best Dark type counter. Because Azumarill is a huge problem for my backline, obviously. We go for the foul play that takes out the Nidoqueen. They decide not to shield, which is fine. They come in with a Lickitung. I am double debuffed here, but these licks are resisted, and Mandibuzz is very tanky. Lickitung doesn't hit hard, so if they decide to go ahead and try to lick me down, they will come out with 100 energy, but they're also, I don't know, it's not a great idea. So what I think I'm going to do is actually switch, after this foul play, switch into the Nidoqueen here and force them to decide whether or not they want to shield. And I should have gone for the Earth Power here, because I didn't think they were going to shield, but I just instinctively hit the Poison Fang, so that was a mistake. And now I let this come through, most likely a Body Slam or a Power Whip. Power Whip actually still hits for neutral, but Body Slam is more energy efficient. And the last Pokemon is a Pelipper. This is not looking good, but I think we can pull this off. We're going to get this one Poison Fang off, and he decides not to shield, which is good, and those Poison Jabs did so much damage there. All right, so now we come in with the Sableye, and I think what I just try to do here is... I think I try to shield the first one, right? I shield the first one, and they're 1 away from a second Weather Ball, I believe. So we're going to catch. There it is. Okay, there you go. So they would have been able to get to another Weather Ball and land it on the Sableye, but instead, nice sack, bro, indeed. And they undercharged it, but my Snarl went through, so that actually took him out. And it's just that Lickitung in the back, and this Lickitung is not going to have a good time here. Has to get to 1 Power Whip, and then a bunch of licks. So he knew it was over, so he just decided to let it go. G. All right, going to show you some more battles here. This might be a bit of a longer video. Usually I'm attempting to do the 5-set videos, or yeah, 5 battle videos, but you know. All right, so not a good lead here. They are triple resisting the poison type move, so I'm just going straight for the Earth Power. Unfortunately, this does not one-shot, even though it's double super effective. I landed it. Okay, this is perfect, because Bastiodon is a huge problem for my team. All right, so I think I actually decided to shield this up here. And then what I'm going to do is actually count to 7 Smackdowns, because that's when they get to their next charge move. And I throw the Poison Fang. Actually, I didn't throw it before their 7th one. This, again, it's triple resisted, so they might, yeah, they're not going to shield that. I just need to hope I can farm down I am able to farm down. So that is huge. That is absolutely huge. They come in with a Cresselia. And again, I feel like I should have gone for the Earth Power here, but that's fine. We're going to switch into either of our backline here and just go for... Actually, I'll go for 2 Poison Fangs. Okay, this actually sort of makes sense a little bit as well. This is just getting them nervous. And then I think I just let them go for a Grass Knot and take me out. Yeah, I think that's probably... Yeah, okay, so this makes sense. We're going to let the Nidoqueen go down. We got 2 responses to Cresselia here. So we're just going to come in with the Mandibuzz. They blind swap into a Medicham, and this one is all but in the bag. I don't think there's anything they can do here. They have a Medicham and a Cresselia up against a Sableye and a Mandibuzz. So I'm able to do super effective damage here with the Aerial Ace, which I miss a fast move, or miss a bubble there. So I get a shield with the Aerial Ace, which is surprising. Again, it doesn't do that much, and now I come in and reveal that I've got a Sableye, and things are not looking too good for our old Medicham over here. And this was kind of crazy. This was kind of crazy. Watch this. I let this come through, and it is a Power Punch, which means he's probably running Power Punch and Psychic. So this is like, I'm like, okay, I don't have to worry about anything. It's just Power Punch, right? Well, he goes for the Psychic, a double resisted Psychic, but look how much damage that did. And then I didn't tap the Foul Play, and I went down. Oh, that was actually lag. I'm sorry, I lag. Slow that down in post if you remember to. That was lag. I remember attempting to throw the Foul Play, but my Sableye just got farmed down. So yeah, and then more lag, of course. Why wouldn't there be? And yes, I have good internet connection. I know I get a lot of comments that are like, Shrady, it's probably your internet. It's not. It's not my internet. It is not my internet. Either way, even through the lag, we were still able to take that win. Okie dokie. Into the next battle, going up against Tortuga, which is a very cool way to say turtle. All right, picking up a lead against a Shadow, or a Bastiodon. And they come in with a Pelipper, and I'm going to try to catch a Weather Ball onto my Mandibuzz here. But unfortunately, I threw too late. So that comes through, and they didn't shield up the thing. So I'm going to go ahead and just like farm up a little bit more and then catch on the Mandibuzz here. And this Mandibuzz is dead weight because that Bastiodon's definitely coming back in to farm me down. I made a mistake here. I should have waited a little bit longer to throw that last Snarl. I didn't think it was going to KO, but I wanted to tank another Weather Ball before the Bastiodon comes in because this Bastiodon is just going to farm me all the way down. They are going to take some damage from Foul Play, but not very much. Not very much. So once again, I'm throwing my Foul Play on the 7th Smackdown, hoping that they throw a Stone Edge instead of wanting to farm me down. But no, they're going for the farm down here. This is rough. This is rough because, like I said, Bastiodon is very good against my team. So what I got to do here is just do as much damage as I can, and right here is where I should have switched into the Nidoqueen. But instead, I stayed in with the Mandibuzz, which means this Bastiodon has even more farming to do. They're not shielding anything because they know this Bastiodon is going to triple resist all of the poison type moves. So I think I come in with the Nidoqueen and I go for the extra poison jab. I let the flamethrower come through. This is going to do neutral, whereas Stone Edge would be resisted because of our ground typing. And I immediately switch, and there's an Altaria in the back, and this one's very, very over. If I would have known, I didn't know he was going to switch in the Altaria. If he would have switched before me, I would have stayed in with the Nidoqueen. So I'm just going to be, going for some foul plays here. Didn't get a shield with the first one. And I shield this one up because I need to get them shields. And so foul play is going to be coming through. This is going to be getting the shield. And Altaria is shielding, I'm assuming, once again. Alright, and now I switch into the Nidoqueen and I snipe. I snipe him. Okay, so able to get the snipe off, which is huge because that Altaria was loaded on energy there. And Bastiodon comes back in, and the Bastiodon is going to have to throw. Poison Fang obviously wouldn't be doing much, but it would be debuffing them. Flamethrower comes through, and unfortunately, my Sableye just does not have enough health. So even though I was able to snipe the Altaria, was not able to take that win, unfortunately. So, I know this is the middle of the video, but I just got a knock on my door, and my t-shirt has arrived. If you're interested in the merch, there's a link in the description. Shout out to BJ Williams for the awesome design. This is the back here. Totally badass design, and honestly, I'm blown away. I'm gonna change into this, and then we'll continue the battles. Sorry for the middle of the video plug, but I just got really excited that came here, so... Let's get back into it. This next one is a very good one, so let's check this out. Going up against You Smell Metal. I don't smell metal. You smell metal. Get out of here. All right, picking up a lead against a Vigoroth. Very interesting matchup here. We're both going to be doing neutral damage with our charge moves, but the Bulldoze would be super effective, and the counters are resisted. So I tried to catch on the Sableye, and he actually decides to throw a Bulldoze, which, to be honest, I think was a waste of energy on his part. So I'm actually happy he threw that. Comes in with an Altaria. I'm going to go for the foul play here, and then this is where I hope I can get to a return. If I get to a return, then I either win back switch. I do get to the return, just barely, but I do. This is either going to a win switch here, or I'll take shield advantage. Either one of those I'm totally fine with. So I go ahead and get the shield, which is perfect with me. Now I can come in with the Nidoqueen and just go for the... I think I just throw the Poison Fang right when I get there, so my Poison Jabs do more damage. And then I think I'll decide to shield up the Sky Attack, because they will be getting to one. They already at one. And I missed a fast move there because the game is broken. Of course it is. And hashtag Niantic fix your game. Hashtag free to play. Vigoroth comes back in, and now I attempt to catch a body slam on the Mandibuzz. And now he overfarms here. He's got 2 body slams here. So instead of throwing this foul play right away because I would lose the CMP, I threw one more snarl, and he actually decided to throw another counter, which was interesting. Another body slam coming through. And now we just farm up a couple more. Yeah, so now we have 2 foul plays. This one's going to be taking out the Vigoroth. And let's see what comes in next. It's a Galvantula, and I threw the wrong charge move. Okay, so both of these hit for neutral, but foul play gets stabbed, and it is way better of a move. So I land the aerial ace, unfortunately, which means when I get to this foul play, if I would have gone for foul play the first time, the second foul play would have KO'd. But now this is not going to KO, so I switch into the Nidoqueen. And I guess he was waiting for me to switch there, so he threw a lunge, which is, it's resisted, right? Yeah, it's resisted. Altaria comes back in. I just need to get to 2 poison jabs, or poison fangs here. First one's going to get the shield, and then the second one takes out the Altaria, and then I should be able to poison jab down the Galvantula. So interesting play there. That was an interesting play. Not interesting as in bad. I mean, like, that was pretty close. That was a close one. And I think I pick up some rewards after this. 29.79. Oh yeah, also these are in the merch store as well. No, I haven't shown this one yet. Okay, so picking up a lead against a Roserade. Once again, very interesting. Everything's going to hit for neutral here on both sides. So I go for the Poison Jab, Poison Fang right away. And this actually does a lot. Roserade's very glassy. He decides to let it go, so I'm actually going to try to catch on the Mandibuzz here. I'm trying to catch a Leaf Storm or a Grass Knot. And I'm actually able to catch the Grass Knot. Very nice. So now I bait out a Talonflame, which is fine. We're going to go for the foul play. Once again, it's not going to do that much, but Talonflame is also pretty glassy, so... we'll probably get a shield with the second one, because if he goes for Flame Charge, it's not going to KO. In fact, I don't even think a Brave Bird would KO, to be honest. But this is still dangerous. Talonflame can get shields very easily. So we're going to throw this foul play once again. Hopefully this gets the shield, and then they'll have to throw another Flame Charge to take me out. Oh, I remember this. And then, yeah, and then I lagged, and then I would have had the foul play, but instead I got farmed down. So, wonderful. Hashtag Niantic fix your fucking game. All right, so we're going to go, it's a frickin', I meant to say frickin'. All right, coming in with the Nidoqueen, and this Talonflame has so much energy now because I got farmed down, and I would have been able to get a shield or take out the Talonflame, but now I'm forced to double shield my frickin' Nidoqueen, even though it's fine. We can play through this. The last Pokemon is a Medicham. We're going to go for this Poison Fang. This is going to be obviously debuffing Medicham's defense. I get a shield. That's huge. I got a shield with that. That is absolutely huge. All right, so this is going to be an Ice Punch most likely. I doubt they have Power Punch here. Well, I was totally wrong. They have Power Punch, which is fine. I'm going to be throwing this foul play as they get to their next charge move, which is, I'm hoping not an Ice Punch, but I just wanted to make sure that they weren't going to be throwing an Ice Punch. So the foul play takes him out. And Talonflame comes back in. I farm the Talonflame down, and then I could throw the foul play, but I'm just going to farm down the Roserade. So, pretty cool running Roserade there. Also, nice sack, bro. I was able to catch that Grass Knot. That was pretty cool. I'll put this one in here just to show you what it feels like to be at this ELO range. This is pretty funny, though. All right, picking up a lead against an Umbreon, and my dumbass forgot that Umbreon got Psychic on Community Day. So I was trying to force a CMP tie there, but they went for another Snarl. And I was like, why'd they go for another Snarl there? It's kind of weird, right? Kind of weird that they would go for another Snarl instead of throwing the foul play. So I let this come through, expecting a foul play. It's a Psychic. It's a Psychic, but it turns out with Psychic, Umbreon is still like... It's almost better with Last Resort. I mean, it picks up a few more wins with Psychic, but as you can see here, I'm still gonna, like, I can just shield once, and then I feel like they would win in the 1-to-1 if they land a Psychic, but I feel like it would have been exactly the same if they went straight Foul Play. In fact, I think it would have been better for them if they went straight Foul Play. But either way, I take Switch there, and there's an Azumarill, and I'm absolutely boned, especially if there's another Fairy type in the back. And guess what? Double Fairy is a thing. Alright, so we come in with the Sableye. I'm going to try to catch a Foul Play on the Mandibuzz, which is like, I don't know. I'm like, okay, Mandibuzz can tank it better than Sableye can, so we'll let that come through, obviously. And there's a Charmer in the back, and at this point, I was very upset because double charm teams just, I know it's not a double charm team, but it might as well be, dude. You know what I mean? It might as well be. So yeah, you know, just like, why? Why are you like this? Who hurt you? Who hurt you? Are you okay? Well, if you're not, I don't care. GG's! We got 2 more battles here. This one's up against, somebody who's actually above 3,000 ELO, so if I win against this person, it's going to help me increase my ELO as well. So picking up a negative lead here up against a Medicham. We're going to be throwing this Poison Fang, and Ice Punch and Psychic both hit us for super effective. That's why this is not so great. But this is just an Ice Punch because he threw 6 counters, but I decided to shield it up because it still does a lot to Shadow Nidoqueen. He comes in with a Sableye, and I'm going to try to... Oh, there's the lag. The lag, but it's fine. I was trying to catch a Foul Play on the Mandibuzz. But that's fine. They're probably going to be going for a return here, which is still going to hit for neutral, but Foul Play. They went for a Foul Play. Okay. Well, I'm down on shields. I don't think I would shield. I don't know anybody who would shield that, to be honest. It doesn't KO. It does like 50%, maybe a little less than that. So again, not going to shield this, and they go for another Foul Play. I'm not exactly sure why they're going for Foul Play. Are they trying to retain health on my Mandibuzz so they can farm it down with a Bastiodon? Yeah. Okay, now it makes sense. Yeah, now it makes sense. Okay, so yeah, there's a Bastiodon back there, and it's freaking shiny. Freaking get your flexes out of my face. Alright, so I'm going to go right back into the Nidoqueen here, and once again, I'm just going to be like, dude, it's triple resisted. The Poison Fang, it's triple resisted. And they don't shield it, so... what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? Alright, so Medicham comes in, and Medicham is looking like it's going to have to shield a Poison Fang. Doesn't that suck? Doesn't it suck to be that Medicham right now? Oh, man. And now the Medicham is locked in here. So, yeah, we'll let this go. We'll let this go. They undercharge it, or maybe they lagged there because they stopped attacking as well. Okay. Bastion comes in. Bastion will be able to farm me down. I actually do get to the Poison Fang here. Again, triple resisted, so I don't even think this KOs. It will come close, but yeah, they knew it was over. They knew it was over. So come with the Sableye and then 1 Shadow Claw down. My favorite thing in the world with this team is landing an Earth Power on a Bastiodon. Alright, and this is the last battle in the set that I did, going up against Heezer P. So I was 3-2 at this point, and so if I win this, then this pretty much guarantees that I hit Legend here. So Azumarill is in the lead, and they do a very nice catch on their Frostlass of this Poison Fang. Frostlass is going to get obliterated by Sableye. And since there is an Azumarill, and also they didn't throw the Shadow Ball, this is just an Avalanche, so I actually let this go. It does a lot, but there's an Azumarill, so there's no reason for me to shield that. I'm going to farm him down with the Shadow Claws there, and now I have a return, which I'll be throwing at the Azumarill as it comes back in. But yeah, because if I would have shielded the Avalanche, that would have just been more farm for the Azumarill to do. So I get a shield with the return, which is very nice. This Azumarill does have a lot of energy here, so I expect them to be throwing an Ice Beam or possibly even a Hydro Pump, but most likely an Ice Beam. Ice Beam coming through, we shield that up, and the last Pokemon is an Altaria. Altaria does have a good matchup up against Mandibuzz, but this Poison Fang is really going to help me out in that matchup here. So we're going to build up to a Poison Fang, switch into the Mandibuzz here, because we are going to need that Nidoqueen later to take care of the Azumarill. Or, I'm sorry, the Great League is back. It's an Azom Bomb Tom Ram Bom Bom Dom 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 Azom Bomb Tom Ram Bom Bom Bibbidi Dabba da Boobidi Boobadil. Azom Bob the Rip. Almost had it there. Azom Bob Rill. Azom Bob Rill. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. All right, going for the foul play. Azom Bomb Tombaril comes back in. We're going to be going for these aerial aces here, which are going to do basically nothing, but that's fine. They do not shield that because they know I have a Poison Fang on the Azumarill. They do have to throw because they're dangerously close of getting, you know, they would be taken out with an aerial ace. We go for the Poison Fang, and I'm like, this one is all but in the bag. We get the shield, and they are going to have to farm me down with bubbles, but unfortunately, I'm able to farm them down with poison jabs beforehand. And yes, even though it was a relatively meta team, I'm not too upset with myself because I hit Legend with a Double Dark team, and Double Dark is my favorite team. If you've been around for the channel for a long time, then you know that I love Double Dark teams, and this is version 26 of a Double Dark team that I've been tweaking since the beginning of time. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I would appreciate it if you left a like. It does really help out the channel, and if you want to see more like this, let me know in the comments. And if you're new, subscribe as long as you enjoy the content. I mean, you watched this whole thing, so if you actually enjoyed it, I would appreciate it if you subscribe. And gaming channel link in the description. Hype for the new video coming out soon, either Tuesday or Thursday. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. Oh yeah, and you know, it's really cool merch. It really is. I'm like super stoked about it. So we got mugs, t-shirts, yoga mats. Yoga mat, anyone? You wanna have a yoga mat with my logo on? I could also do baby clothes. If you guys got, I'm not even kidding. If you guys got babies, I'll add it on there. I'll put some baby clothes up there. But yeah, what am I talking about? But anyway, I appreciate y'all stopping by. If you want to talk to me more directly, you can tag me on Twitter at shraydee. And yeah, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy. Shout out to my patrons: Billy Bravebird, Running Froggy, The North Star, Doug J. Dempsey, Brian Borowski, Cleric, JR91, Dave Adamson, Draco Bound, Kenneth Allen Reed, DJ Mimsy, Clapton Caveman, King Edward, NZ Techfree, Austin Gustovic, Darkstone, Moach, Mr. Cookout, Brandon, Kodiak Jenkins, Vintage Kish, Kitty Selfie, Kid Kulek, Edward O'Neill, Senor Stacks, Grizzinator, Winterfang, Infamous One, Trey, Brian Dixon, Daniel Timms, Ray Rafik, Braden Seidel, Ankle Weights, Insubin, Mav Smith, Stashu, and Madhouse 655321.